Hey guys, so it's your boy Jackdrips here today, and yeah, I've got a piece of hardware review for you guys. It's very foggy in here, and this is, oh, and I've got juice absolutely everywhere. Of course I do. Why would I not have juice leaking everywhere? But today I have got the Colonial mech clone with the matching top cap and Atty. That it comes in a complete set, which is very nice because it's got a super nice look to it. All of this from greyhaze.co.uk. This was £29.99, so extremely good price, I think, for a innovative switch design, full aluminium construction, and a matching RDA and matching drip tip, all with the Mad Industries logos on. Fantastic deal, I think, guys, for a mech mod that works this well. And we are going to have an up close section in this video today, an up closey time. But for now, I'm just going to talk about how it performs. Let's go. Right, okay guys, so off the bat, let's go, let's do this. Here you can see, I will go up close more, the Colonial clone from Cigreen. And if you don't know much about this, then this is going to be a cool video for you guys. Basically, as you can see, the switch design is concaved in there, right? And it feels just perfect in your finger there. When you're hitting this thing, it's just made for that middle finger cali claw. It's just absolutely made for that. Feels super good to press. Also, you can use your little finger like that. The old school little finger on the bottom there. But I do prefer to use it like that because it just fits your finger in that concave absolutely perfectly. It is a 23mm mod and the RDA matching that they give you, and it has got the Mad Industries engraving in there, a fairly light engraving but still feels nice and solid, and then it's got this this RDA that comes with it too. So and also I've just got some vape bands that you can get from Greyhaze as well, sub-ohm, and don't drip and drive. I think that looks pretty nice on there. But if we want to know more about this device, we're going to have to head up to up close view. Alright, okay guys, so here we have the Cigreen Mad Industries Colonial mod clone. And first of all thing I want to note is this switch here. Super nice, concave, really nice feel to it, super nice, responsive, short throw, really ergonomic, feels really nice when you're placing your finger in like that, and take a hit guys, and pressing it in like that, feels super nice. So that was the main thing that drew me to this device. Now this switch you see here, there's no threading, you can't take it off, it's all internal, which we'll try and show you too. So moving up the body here, it's a 23mm aluminium, so this thing is super light, super light. And then we have the engraving up here too, Mad Industries company engraving on a clone, which some of you might disagree with, but it's there. And then moving on up more, you see a gap there, which I'm going to talk about a bit more. And on the Atty as well, we have the Mad Industries logo and a matching drip tip. So if we pop this off here, you can see the ATI that it comes with my dirty build in it. But basically this thing, right, is basically a tugboat clone. An aluminium 23mm tugboat clone with the Mad Industries logo on and a matching drip tip. It really is. I mean, you've got the deep deck, the deep juice well, and the non-adjustable airflow, dual coil only, with the fairly large airflow holes. I really like the airflow on this one, guys, and I'll talk about that a bit more. And then you get the ATI deck up here, 3-post design. Not the biggest post holes in the world for your wire, but not too bad either. This is dual 24 gauge in here at 0.3 ohms, and it's working very well and looks pretty dirty actually. So I'm just going to go and cover that up there. Go if I can do that on camera. Right, so that's the ATI part of it. So if we take the ATI off, if I can, or it's just going to slide around because it's got loads of juice on it. So let's take it off like that. And of course, like the tugboat, there's juice all in my top cap as well, which I'll go and wipe off. But yeah, basically this gap, okay, this gap is unavoidable with this ATI and this battery. So I'm using a Sony VTC4 in here. So with the Sony VTC4 and with the atomizer on, screwed all the way up with this adjustment pin screwed all the way up, and you put it on, it leaves a gap of about that much, which you can't avoid. But I mean, screwed all the way down, looks super nice. And what I've tried is, because this pin is so long, so long, with a copper contact sticking out, that's why I get a gap. So I thought, right, let's put the ATI on, screw this up so it touches, and take this, see this adjustment pin comes out, that's a just for battery rattle. And I thought, let's take this all the way out. So I took that all the way out, and then I had a load of battery rattle and it wouldn't fire, even though it would sit flush and look really nice, but it wouldn't fire because there was just too much gap. So if you have a Sony VTC4 and you have it all matching with the ATI, you're going to get a gap there on the threads, guys. It's just, that's how it's going to happen. Maybe with different batteries it will work differently, or what I'm going to try and do is take this 510 pin all the way out and sand it down a bit, because it's copper so it's soft. Yep, copper contacts. Sand it down, and then hopefully I won't get that gap. But that's the top cap and the gaps talking about. And I've got these vape bands on here, but down there, really don't think you can see that, but there is a pin for the switch. So what you do is you stick a screwdriver all the way down, hold that pin and hold the switch and unscrew it, and then this piece is just a conical disc with a contact pin sticking out, and that would just all disassemble, and there's a spring in there. But I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that, guys, because I'm happy with how it's performing. But yeah, this thing without a battery is super light. I mean, the battery alone is heavier than this whole mech mod without the battery in. I mean, that is ridiculous, because it's made out of aluminium, super light, and really conductive, with copper contacts, copper pin in there, and copper bottom contact. Super conductive. And the thing that helps with conductivity also is that these threads here are super chunky, really chunky threads. So it takes like, what, let's see, don't want to cross thread it here, 1, 2, yeah, two full turns, and that's screwed down all the way. and then down here there's no threading on the switch, so it's got less threads, which means, you know, higher conductivity, and made out of aluminium with copper contacts, super conductive, you know, hits like a hits like a semi-truck duct tape to a freight train, as Grim would say. You know, I don't know much about that, but it hits well, it hits nice, it hits like a mech mod should. And yeah, and then with the if you had a battery in here and you sorted this connection pin out, if you sorted this pin out and you have the ATI on here, if you sanded it down like I might do and you managed to fit all the tolerances out, it would sit down flush like that, and it looks super nice, super clean, black on black with the logos, really nice engraved logos here, not super deep but not light either, on here and here. And when you get those little things sorted out, this is a super nice looking mech mod. But I mean, that gap doesn't bother me too much. It does a little bit. If you go and tighten this up here, it does annoy me a little bit, but it can be sorted out. But I've got to review it how it comes to me. So if I just line these air holes up, that's what you get, is that gap. Or you could have the gap underneath the ATI, but I'm not really too fond of that. And obviously what I could do is slide these vape bands up and cover it if I wanted, but yeah, not too fussed. It looks nice, and I'm going to head back up to normal view now. Right guys, so that was an up close look at the Cigreen Colonial clone with RDA and matching top cap. And what do I think about this? I thought when I saw this online that the airflow holes would be too small and it would just be weird, but it's not. It is just right. I reckon they're about 2 mil, maybe just over, but that's dual. Yeah, I reckon about 2.5 mil dual, so that is pretty good for me actually. I like that. Yeah, I like the airflow. It's a 0.3 ohm build and it's not running too hot or anything too crazy. And it comes with this nice drip tip. And yeah, it reminds me a lot of the tugboat. It's basically a tugboat clone in aluminium with different logo and design on it, and these ridges up here too. But so I like the RDA, that's good. I've actually taken this RDA off and used it on my other devices and enjoy it a lot. As for the actual mech, extremely comfortable to use. This switch is super nice. Your finger just is made to fit there, and I like this sort of matte aluminium finish, black finish, and I like the aluminium construction. Super light, super lightweight. Feels solid too. And yeah, I haven't had any problems with the paintwork or chipping or denting or anything. It's all been fine. Yeah, I mean, aluminium is a soft metal, so bear that in mind. If you drop this, you may get dents, but for me it's been fine. And yeah, it is 23mm, so some of your ATIs aren't going to sit exactly you know, flush down the sides, but I'd rather it be too big than too small, so that's just bear that in mind. But I mean, it comes with the matching RDA, so it's all flush. But yeah, bad things, what can I say? Negative things obviously is this gap issue. Okay, they give you the RDA and the mech, so then it looks and fits, you know, flush, but it doesn't look and fit flush because you've got this gap. It might work with other batteries, but the VTC4s are quite short anyway. It's not like if I had an Orbtronic battery in here, which are longer batteries, the gap would be even greater. and it's only because this RDA's centre pin is so long and so protruding, it just gives you this gap. But with other, I've tried the Tobe on here, sits flush, tried the Mutation X on here, it sits flush, so this is just an exceptionally long centre pin on the RDA. I need a vape. But yeah, hits well, hits nice. The switch is super comfortable. The engravings I like. Yeah, there's really is not much I can say that it's too bad about this. I mean, for $29.99 for a whole mod and RDA and drip tip, super good deal. Yeah, really great. You know, what you get for your money is really good. So that has been the Cigreen Colonial clone from greyhaze.co.uk if you want to check it out for yourself. And actually, what am I vaping on liquid wise? I have got some good old Suicide Bunny Sucker Punch, and there's been a lot of controversy around Suicide Bunny and what chemicals may or may not be in there, but yeah, I don't even know why I decided to try this, because I know that there's diacetyl and acetylpropanol in here, but I wanted to try it because I've never actually had, I've tried Suicide Bunny before, but I've never had my own actual bottle of it, so I wanted to try it. And this is Sucker Punch. And another note is I was quite concerned when I received this. It does have a childproof dropper top cap, which is good, but it doesn't say anything about here. It doesn't say I know this is 3mg, but it doesn't say contains nicotine. It doesn't say 18 plus. It doesn't say, it didn't come with tamper proof like seal on it when I got it. Didn't come with that. All it says is keep away from children and pets, store in a cool dark place. That's all it says on it. Doesn't say 18 plus, contains nicotine, doesn't even say that it's 3mg on here. So that was about a completely different thing, but what this video is about is this, sub-ohm your dick off from the vaping bogan. But yeah, that was the Cigreen Colonial clone with matching RDA from greyhaze.co.uk, and cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.